Back some years ago, when I tried to do some homework for school, I sit down, open the textbooks, I want to do some exercise. I mean, I got to do some exercises or read or something. But then after some minutes or so, I get distracted. I think, I have a notification on my phone or some notifications. Oh, this new update on this video game. Or that YouTuber posted something new. That this guy posted something. And I'm bombarded with these notification sounds and whatever, my phone basically. And so I think, okay, let's take a bit of a break, like maybe like a couple minutes, just a couple minutes, and then I gotta come back. But then those couple minutes turn into half an hour, and then 1 hour, and then 1 hour and a half, and then 2 hours, and I didn't complete any homework. But then in my self-improvement journey, as I'm advancing on it after quite some more years, I guess, after that, I learned some different techniques that help me now to get way more work done and actually get it done way faster compared to how my younger self used to in the past. And today I want to teach you, bro, these techniques. And again, not just for homework, but in general for productivity, for whatever task you want to do or you gotta get done, let's say. Please don't think it's just too simple and too good for them. Please just pay attention to this, because these techniques will guarantee you that you actually are able that you will be able to focus. Even though these sound simple, they're super powerful. That's exactly what I do. And it doesn't matter, bro, if you know them about or not. You watch this video because you want to get more focus. That means you're probably not even implementing these. So first is meditation. 2 is wake up early and be fasted. Basically, don't eat as you work. Eat perhaps after you're done, maybe 1 hour or 2 hours of work, or how much you need in the morning. 3 is to actually have a clean environment. Is clean your environment, and I gotta explain why exactly and how in different aspects of it. And 4 is actually turn off your notifications, bro, and all the sounds and all the whatever, right? So let's start with meditation. Why do you want to meditate? Well, because it actually, when you meditate, you become more mindful. You increase your attention span. That's first of all, basically your ability on how much you stay focused without getting distracted. Second, you increase your happiness and your self-awareness also, which also can prevent you from doing bad habits. That's very good. And the more you meditate daily, I mean, let's say a couple minutes daily, the more you'll see how also you'll get way more self-control, and you can actually stay focused. And whenever you get distracted, you actually get back to the present moment and to the thing you were doing. And look, how to meditate. Therefore, right? You might feel angry or something if you actually get some thoughts when you meditate. You want to just be focused on your breath and on the present moment, but it doesn't really work that way, and it shouldn't. The right way to meditate, and I found it that also that is way better to meditate with eyes closed rather than open. So just close your eyes, sit somewhere where it's safe. For example, on your sofa, chair, whatever, bed, and put a timer for, depends. I mean, if you're a beginner with this, maybe put 2, 3, 5 minutes. Maybe try 10. I do 20, but I didn't do it instantly like that. 20. I got from, I think, who knows, maybe 1, 5, 7 minutes to 10, then 15, and then 20. With time, you gotta be patient. And how do you meditate? Finally, close your eyes. You focus on the breath. Basically, just feel it. Just be aware of it, right? And then, second, you'll start having some random thoughts. Don't be angry of that, because you need those random thoughts because of this. Step number 3, you need to be aware that you're no longer focusing on the breath, but on those specific thoughts. And then step number 4, you put your attention back on the breath. You become aware of it again, and you focus on it again and on the present moment. That's how you meditate, and it will be a cycle. That's exactly how you meditate and how you need to meditate to actually have these results, and how I have them myself. and it works wonders, bro. Now I can focus way better. Now my attention span is way better. For example, when I used to play video games and all that, I think more than 2 years ago, yeah, I guess, I used to have a way lower attention span. I couldn't focus as much as good, right? And so I thought, bro, 20 minutes is like a long time. It's like hard for me to watch that kind of video, for example, bro. Now I love watching 1 hour videos, 2 hours, 2 hour guides from guys like Hamza or different podcasts or something. I love that. That's amazing. I love that. Now I can actually have now I actually have the attention span to watch hours of of video, for example, like from straight from the beginning to the end without necessarily pausing. Oh, bro, I need to take more breaths in. Anyway, the next step is actually waking up early at 6 a.m. minimum, maybe even before that. I, for example, wake up at around 5, or generally I want to wake up at 5. So you wake up, and the reason why you want to wake up early is because you can actually get way more productive work done in the morning. And you might say, oh, but bro, Sebastian, what if I want to sleep more? And what does it matter if I wake up early or not? I can either way have those 2 hours, not in the morning, but later in the day. Why should I wake up early? The reason why, bro, is because think about it. When you will wake up in the morning, you won't just. It's not like you will just open your phone and waste time on TikTok or on Instagram or on YouTube. You'll actually do the work. You'll be way more likely to do the work, like maybe even 5 or 10 times more, or 50 more times more likely, 50 times more, to actually focus on your work and not procrastinate. That's just basically, bro, procrastinating in the morning as you wake up like early, maybe 5, 6 a.m. That just won't happen. Dude, that just won't happen. Unlike those other same 2 hours, but later in the day, right? Think about it. I do this myself, and I can tell you, it's true. It's 100% true. And another thing to this is, as you do that, bro, as you have those 2 hours in the morning, stay fasted, bro. So for example, I woke up today 5 a.m. I done some work. I scripted the video for, actually I made this somewhat of a script for this video right when I woke up. Then I went to the bathroom, done some more things, checked my weight, whatever, like fast in a couple minutes, or I hope. And then I just done more work. I basically recorded, I think, 2 more videos before this. And this is the third one. And I'm doing this all fasted, basically without eating before that. If I ate before making these videos, you would see me on the camera more sleepy, with more brain fog, with not as clear thoughts and thought process. Because when you eat, those carbs that you ate, carbohydrates that you ate, okay, you can eat them, but the problem is your body takes quite a lot of energy to actually digest them. And when you also want to do work at the same time, it's just not good, bro. What in the world? The same with sleep. You don't want to just eat too close to your bedtime. It's just stupid. Because when you actually want go to bed, you want your body to rest and to regain your energy, not to use it to digest the food when you should be sleeping, bro, and recover. What in the world? And so this is the same thing with your work. You don't want your energy to all be directed mentally, especially more to digesting the food. You want to do the work first, and then perhaps you can eat, or you can wait longer. You can do intermittent fasting, or perhaps get some, perhaps nuts or meat or whatever stuff that has only protein. Also, so that you also have the protein synthesis for the fitness benefits, build more muscle and so on. And you will see the benefit instantly, bro. And you might say, oh, but what if I feel really hungry? Bro, you're not gonna die, man. You're not gonna die. Either way, you get your calories in. Either way, you can eat right after, but at least do your work first, right? Plus, either way, with time, you teach your body when to release that hormone for hunger or something. Perhaps there's one or multiple for that, but basically, your body adapts to that. No problem. I right now don't really feel hungry at all. I mean, I don't know how to describe this feeling. I mean, it's not really hunger. I don't really feel hungry. I feel pretty good. And what if it's not hunger? What if it's addiction, bro? As I think, who said this, bro? I think it was Luke Belmar or his brother Nate when they said that to the guy from Fresh and Fit. What if it's not hunger? What if it's addiction, bro? And even if it is really hunger and you feel it, just do some work before that and you'll have the mental clarity and focus to actually do it. I right now feel great. I guess you can say I'm in a flow state. And bro, I just recorded 2 videos, bro. 2 videos. In total, I think it was about 40 something minutes. This is another one. You can look on the length of this. And bro, I'm not even tired, bro. I feel so good. My mental process is like my mental thought process is so clear and so easy. Or how can I describe it? So simple. I can think clearly now. And look, when you eat a large meal, right? You won't really feel the difference, or at least until you actually become aware of this principle and you analyze it and you see, oh man, you're right. I actually am not as sharp after I eat. For example, if I eat a large carb meal, bro, I might even feel sleepy and all that. I might feel, I mean, it's a, whatever. So that's what I'm saying to you, bro. Do your work first. I, for example, also do homework now before when I get home before I actually eat, because I also want to keep that mental clarity, right? That mental sharpness. And it's mostly about the carbohydrates. Those are the ones that just take way more more energy to digest. So let me see, bro. What's the next thing on my script? Clean your environment, bro. And you might say, like, what in the world is this, Sebastian? Sebastian, isn't this like clear? Think about it. You might have not necessarily a dirty environment, although you either way gotta clean it. But you, for example, look, I have a desk here, right? Let's say you have a desk or whatever where you're working, and you might have some interesting things for your decor design for your room, whatever. Let's say you have a different plant here or some other papers or something that, even though they kind of look organized and good, they kind of distract you, bro. I actually should get this hat away from here, to be honest, for example. And the reason why I'm saying all this is because, bro, if you have multiple things in your sight, let's say, because look, for example, I look at my phone right now. In my sight, I also have my laptop and my desk, and that's pretty much all. Pretty much all. And if you have multiple things, not that they'll necessarily distract you in terms of getting your eyesight to just look there specifically, but at them, but they won't allow you to focus as much. For example, bro, when do you think you'll be way more focused? When you have a bunch of things on your table, even though they're organized in a beautiful way, or when you actually have just the thing, just the task at hand, and you look only on it. For example, just the textbook when you read for school, or just the book when you actually read, or when you read in PDF, just your phone. When I'm recording right now, it's pretty much only just like 3 things, basically, somewhat. I also have some stuff on my wall, but they don't really distract me. They're kind of like blended in the environment, whatever. But on my table, I have basically the books that I put here, and I put my phone on them, and I have my laptop with some key ideas for the script for this video, basically some tips that I organized here. But aside that, I basically have nothing on my table aside that. That's it. And I can, because it's way more, because there are way less things on the table, I can now focus way better on the task at hand. on the recording and perhaps looking at my script from time to time, but basically just recording. If there were way more things, one, it would be irritating, and even if you don't realize it, it would distract you. It would kind of get your focus away. You need to put all your attention in one thing. Don't multitask, bro. That's just stupid. Fair enough. With the video, it would be it is way more easier. I wouldn't just go on my laptop and look at messages as I record the video. That'd just be stupid, of course. But that makes sense. But even with other activities, don't just multitask. That's just stupid, bro. You can complete the task way faster if the task at hand. If you actually focus on it alone and complete that, and then complete the other stuff, you can batch shallow tasks that are not that important, not that don't require as much mental focus. But for stuff like this, for example, as recording or reading or something, or watching videos, or other stuff, you just need to focus on the task at hand and do that stuff alone. Focus on that thing, one thing at a time. And meditation teaches you that. And you will feel a bit irritated perhaps as you do other stuff, multiple things at once, basically. Just focus on the task at hand. Focus on one thing at a time. You'll get in flow state, and either way, even if you don't, you'll either way be able to focus way better and to complete that activity way faster, with a way higher quality perhaps also. And also your mind will be more calm rather than irritated, whether you're aware of it or not. And it's way simpler. So for example, whenever you're about to work, first of all, clean your environment. That's one. And get all the unnecessary things from your site so that you only have the task at hand pretty much to look at and to do. Another thing which I was thinking about, aside the meditation session that I do, for example, that you do also, hopefully. For example, I do 20 minutes, but I gradually increase that over time. It wasn't 20 minutes at the beginning, I assure you that. I increased it, and so I thought, okay, aside that meditation session, when I'm about to work, I can meditate also for about 1 or 2 minutes so that I increase my focus and get into focus mode even more. So you can do that as well. Pardon me, I need to take some more deeper breaths. I was a bit out of breath. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it for the video, bro. If you implement these, you'll actually get way better and more work done. As I said, this is my first video of the day. It's only 7:19 a.m. Actually, let me show you that, right? Here we have it, bro. 7:19 a.m. This is the script for this video. Yeah, sure, not that long, not that big, but still some few key ideas. It's only 7:19 a.m. This video has so far 20 minutes and something. When I make some cuts on it, it might be even less, but whatever, you get the point. If you want a way higher focus, well then, bro, please implement these activities. Come on, take some notes and actually know them, actually implement them, right? So make a plan. For example, you wake up at what hour? For example, I wake up at 5. You don't necessarily need to do that. I just like doing it. But if you want it, maybe at 6 or 6:30 or something, and just wake up a bit earlier and get your work done, your productive tasks done in the morning, basically complete them in the morning, because you are way more likely to focus on them and to not procrastinate, unlike the later hours in the day. All right. Plus, in the morning, probably nobody distracts you, and also definitely, I hope I mentioned this more, but let's talk about this more. Turn off your notifications from your settings, bro. If you really want to, keep the stuff for the phone when somebody calls you, basically, so that you see the messages and stuff, and you hear your calls. Fair enough. But aside that, pretty much everything, just turn off the notification for that. Because think about it, bro. And the sound. the stuff when the notification on the when it pops up on the screen, that's one. And two, when you actually hear it, you don't want to hear it, you just turn that off as well. And make sure your screen doesn't light up for different notifications, or at least you don't see the icon of the notification. You get the point on the screen. That's way more likely to actually get you distracted. And you might say, "Oh no, bro, but I believe I'm disciplined." Oh yeah, bro. How many times? You probably every time you had a notification, you probably clicked on it, or at least mostly, at least 90%. I mean, for real, bro. Be serious, bro. Are you actually disciplined, or are you lying to yourself? And many times, bro, I thought that, oh, I'm disciplined and all that. Until, for example, that story when I told that story with the non-negotiable mindset that I adopted before that, bro. I thought I was a disciplined individual. Turns out I was not. And even sometimes after the non-negotiable mindset, when I got it, either way I keep improving, right? Either way I keep massively improving. Right now I'm not as good as I could be. I mean, as my potential for the future. That's what I mean. And you constantly improve. But anyway, basically, bro, implement these tactics. You'll get a bunch of work done. That's the thing. So yeah, that's the video for today. If you're interested in building more your discipline, your confidence, your consistency, and also getting in way better shape, check the links in the description. It's my self-mastery program and my program for building an aesthetic physique. And for the first 10 guys from YouTube, it's free, so you might as well take it. It's basically a coaching call with me live. I mean, between just me and you. And I can give you directly the plan, the blueprint for all that stuff basically. And also you can join our Discord server if you want to. And yeah, remember, we are limitless because we never peak if we so choose to. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.